Ready. Let's see what random gets us. Well-rounded. Guess so. I always just hated the lack of selection that well-rounded gets. I mean, of all the players, all the taters out there, why does this guy only get one row of selection? I don't think he's that good, honestly, because, like, I mean, if I want to do a precise build, Crazy's better. If I want to do a stick build, several of them are better. Cacti sucks, Ghost Flint sucks, Pistol sucks, SMG. I mean, there's just so many characters that are better at either SMG or Shotgun, and obviously there's definitely better elemental characters. So this character I often see rated pretty well, and I scratch my head at why. Because, like, yeah, I guess there's no downsides, but the upsides are pretty small here. You got a bad selection of weapons, which I'd actually label as maybe a downside, and then 5 max HP is like less than a tier 2 upgrade, 5% speed is less than a tier 2 upgrade, 8 harvesting is a tier 2 upgrade. Granted, they're all on stats that you want, but I guess I'm just not that impressed. We'll just go random then, just whatever. Okay, the by far worst one, sure. Cacti Club is one of the worst weapons in the game. Those pebbles, you have to have so much ranged damage for them to actually do damage, and then the fact that they don't even aim, they just go in random directions, is like kind of the ultimate joke. The ultimate just shit cherry atop the shit sandwich. I don't know which type of damage we're gonna go because we're not gonna use Cacti Club. I'm just gonna take the first weapon that seems decent that I see. So let's just take some attack speed for now. Guess we could do Shuriken. It's not that good. 1 second. Okay, so I think Shuriken's a bit boring. Let's go ahead and just sell this so we don't increase our chances of finding more Cacti Clubs. Torch is equally as bad. I guess it's still technically better than whatchamacallit. Definitely lock that. I could certainly do Revolver. I mean, it's still just objectively worse than the actual characters that benefit from these weapons, though. It's expensive. Well, one more time. One more time, I guess. I don't know. Gosh. Oh my god, Kalon, okay, let's just keep using all our money here. Fuck, are we just gonna end up with Shuriken at the end? Alright, slingshot it is. Oh my god, we're so fucked here. I'm gonna buy the bag right now to try to get some money back. I know that I said Shuriken was boring and I basically chose Shuriken, but at least this weapon is better than Shuriken, just kind of objectively. Gosh. Well-rounded, folks. Yeah, I've honestly debated moving this character to the D or C tier. I think I actually have it in the C tier right now. Guess we'll take HP. No money at all. I should be rolling for range damage, actually. We should do that. Range damage is hard to come by, and our character gets no benefit on it. So we're gonna have to dig that much harder at it. That's the thing, like, at least with, like, Ranger, who I don't like as a character already, doesn't have to find as many ranged upgrades because he gets a boost on them. However, well-rounded gets no boost on anything, so yeah. Well-rounded actually just sort of milk toasted. probably be the actual name. Even the armor's like iffy. Takes some range, I guess. Do this so we can get something here. Alright, at least we rolled 2 lost ducks and a bunch of slingshots. That's good. Crate. Could go 8 harvesting here. I think I will. Just get that harvesting to a good level. What the hell is that? Nice. Right, we're broken even now on the bag. No, not it. Still down 1 speed. We'll say when we get a 3rd crate we've broken even. That's 15 materials is worth 1 speed, right? Not a whole lot of trees spawning. Right, we do have 20 luck. Still lacking in flat range damage, but otherwise we've got some okay economy going. Okay, we're positive there in the first bag. Got the second one. Trying to get another crate. Is this worth losing 2 HP for? Probably. And I've got a chicken egg here, but I think we take that while it's purple. Piercing's not out of the question for slingshots, but I'm not going to take a pumpkin prior. Metal plate, I don't know that I want right now. We definitely take that. We've got 3 bags. That's quite a lot of economy, along with the okay amount of harvesting and luck that we have. Lock that, lock that. Economy-wise, we're doing good. Actual combat-wise, we're not. So hopefully the economy translates into combat stats. It's always the risk though when you go early economy. It's like, it's great if your shops are great. However, you just sort of die mid-game if the shops end up sucking. You could maybe make an argument that that could be the case normally anyway. However, my counter argument there is if instead of economy I just locked in some actual range damage and whatnot, I'd probably get through the mid-game just fine. So I don't know. Hard to say for sure. If I can ever get the run history data analyzed properly, I might be able to get some insight into some of these things. I just don't know exactly how much I can. The thing is, I'm gonna have to learn the ins and outs of how to mod this game to actually analyze that data, because I have to actually go into Godot to do that. You know, the data is, ooh, that's a really good upgrade. The data is encrypted such that it makes me have to kind of code in Godot to actually look at this data. And if I'm going to do that, I may as well just go a step further and like whatever data is not logged by the run history, I could look into actually getting it logged. So like if like elite data, for example, isn't in there, there's got to be a way I can add that to the log. Horned Warrior. What the hell? Did you just like change direction mid-dash? Probably could do with some lifesteal. They don't necessarily attack fast enough though for that to super matter. Ooh, definitely take that. No, barricade pretty much always sucks. We're guaranteed purple upgrade here, I think. Attack speed, I guess. Range damage. Trees are great. That's great. Wow, it's really good all around, honestly. Ooh. I mean, I don't need lifesteal. Lifesteal's overrated anyway. I just find banner is such a nice item that I take it every time I see it. I might be one of the only people that likes banner a lot. I've noticed just looking around at tier lists for items. People do value lifesteal a lot, which I guess is fine. I feel like a lot of the tier lists assume that you're going endless though, which I'm just not. I'm just ranking it on a D5, get to wave 20 and win it. And I think that you don't really need lifesteal in most runs to do that. In fact, I just think the stats would be better served elsewhere. Some HP. Could do regen as well, but this is just... I don't know, it's not that relevant. I think we just take actual HP. Some speed over crit chance. Because elites will be... Well, we got a horde coming up, not an elite, but... the point still stands. Been pretty lucky to get a lot of slingshots for how bad the start was. Can do that. This is a push on HP regen, and I just, for 66 bucks, I can get the thing here. Okay, I would take this first though. Can lock that. Oops. Jesus. Apparently we're lacking in damage. I'm gonna take it because I have the fairy. Well, I could go positive on lifesteal. I'm just gonna take percent damage. Since I'm not doing lifesteal, I could take the garden. It's not horrible. Don't think I want a gentle alien. See, now we're kind of getting to the iffy part where we have spending a lot on rolling. Is this worth it? I think so. We do have the baby with the elephant, so the luck is serviceable. It does technically pay for itself, though. I do lose 2 tier 1 upgrades on things that I want, which are crit and attack speed. Just have to get those back. Generally come to the realization that I pretty much want crit on almost every character. I mean, it's just an easy way to double your damage, kind of, or at least like increase it by roughly 50%. Because there's a lot of items that just give crit along with other stats that you want. It's also, generally speaking, as far as level ups go, one of the most efficient level ups is crit chance. You know, if you look at what, I mean, compare like luck, for example, as a level up to crit chance. You know, you get 5 luck. For level 1 upgrade, you get 3% crit chance. I mean, 3% crit chance is just a lot better than that. And even 7% crit chance versus, I'll take it here. I'll get us back out of the negative there. Ooh. We absolutely take this. We do lose a bit of damage for it, and we do lose some regen, but we'll get positive on lifesteal, but mainly I want that 20% dodge. I lose some more lifesteal for this, but I think I still take it. I don't know. Maybe we don't. Maybe I can start going positive on lifesteal now. We'll roll once here. We're at the point in the game where I think lifesteal is easy to pick up, so I think I can work with it. We technically don't need much. I normally like range, but I think slingshot probably one of the few ranged items that doesn't need range because the bounces go all over the map. So maybe I shouldn't value banner that highly on it and instead actually go into lifesteal. I think it probably makes sense. Certainly when I face elites, I'll want the range still. If I plan on killing them, which I guess I don't. I mean, I really don't have the damage to kill an elite, I don't think. Especially since I gave up a little bit of it with the cape. Oh shit, we're getting murked here. I guess that 20% dodge ain't doing much. Take another one of them. Take that for the... we could just take 2% lifesteal here. Could take 1 range damage. I've got 65 luck. Let's try to get something more here. Let's take crit chance, I guess. Right, these are good. I don't think we need a tier 1 slingshot. Yeah, see. We can do that. We can lock that. HP regen's already decent. surprisingly doing pretty okay damage. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it's the crit. Like, my crit chance is why I'm able to do damage right now. I sort of get by on my lack of actual flat damage simply from the crit. I guess I'm not critting that much, but I don't know. I'm seeing him crit every now and then. It would give me regen. But these are the tough things coming up, and I'm going to be facing elites, so I don't think so. I'm already adding 20 luck. Let's take this. Tentacle we definitely take. We definitely take leather vest. Stone skin we don't have reason to take right now. I guess we take another shady potion. I've got a lot of luck based damage. I've got 2 elephants and 1 cyber ball. Nope. Elite coming up. Alright, easy. Easy elite. Tough wave to face an elite though. Not really with slingshot though. This wave 14 can be very tough, but when you're slingshot, shiv, or shuriken, not really. Because, you know, these bullet dudes can get out. I should be trying to kill this elite, by the way. Like, I have no reason not to. I don't think we're going to be able to, though, because I kind of lollygagged a bit there. Yeah, there's no way we're going to kill this. Maybe. But yeah, oh, fuck. Well, never mind. Shit. Okay, let's... Okay. Good thing I added cape for my 26% dodge. It totally dodged a ton there. Jesus. I really lost that, huh? I mean, that's kinda on me. I think it was a bullshit loss, but ultimately it's on me. I should have just not faced the elite. He kinda caught me by surprise, and because there's not really any invulnerability frames in this game, I just immediately died. So that's pretty cool. Pruner's fine. Let's just do that. I'll buy this now too. Stupid loss. Just a really stupid loss. It's like, you get overconfident. Not gonna neglect speed this time, especially if I'm taking all these bags. Probably didn't need to take the 5 harvesting, honestly, because I already had a bunch, but I think the idea when I play pruners at least is to go pretty greedy, because you do need to make up for the fact that you scale at 50% melee, but you do get built-in sustain, so I don't need to bump anything into HP regen or lifesteal, and I naturally get harvesting, so just get some speed and stuff. Plant is so efficient of a HP regen though, it's like, kinda wanna take it. Claw tree's alright, I don't think it's worth locking. Can do that, we got 2 bags. Need to get some extra. Oh, I should have took the skull. Skull would have been good there. I just normally don't take goat skull, but honestly, it's okay. I probably should have just took it. It's 3 melee damage. Guaranteed tier 2 upgrade. I think I'm gonna greet it here with harvesting. Take that. Take that. Definitely lock another one of those. Try to get one last pruner here. There we go. Take that first though. I lose melee damage, but I do want to have a lot of harvesting. Do want to kill this. It's nice to face these guys without knockback. The lack of damage is apparent. Where's the other one? There. Got it. Good, good. Even though this... I think it almost makes sense. Even though I wouldn't build into it. It could just help me out right now with some damage. I don't think so though, I think it's bait. Take that. Be on the lookout for the loot hoarders. There will be 2 more coming in this time. Let's see it over there. What's the other one? Wait, did I not kill it? Okay, I apparently didn't kill it. Fuck. There we go. Bait is kind of rough here, but I'm gonna take it because it's just such an efficient way to get damage. Even if it's not really any damage right now, it could turn into some. I got that egg at the very last millisecond. Good spawns on the eggs here. Get our revenge on this loot hoarder. Yeah, I won't actually. Got it. Wait, did we get it? It's some actual HP. There we go. Actual HP over attack speed? I don't think so. We do need some attack speed. No way am I taking Gentle Alien. You know what? I could just dump dodge. With the pruners, I think it makes sense. melee damage. Alright, 1 second here. Yep, I have leeches, right? Lampreys, whatever. Gotta take him out. Oh my god, we're just getting tagged. Fuck. Can't dodge that. You're basically, you know, one of the agents in the first Matrix, and Trinity walks up to you and he says, "Dodge this." Here's 20 bullets and a bunch of charging tanks. Have fun. I thought just reversing direction would be a big brain play there. Apparently it wasn't. Wave 9 is a lot of enemies. It could be pretty risky with Weird Ghost, but I do have 4 HP regen. I think we can do it. I have all of these gardens that instantly spawn stuff. Do I overrate Warrior Helmet? I wonder. I do believe that I probably do. Crown I want. Right, I would not mind. Well, it's 100 damage. I think we do lock that. It's a really good item. I can't really dump Elemental though as much. Yeah, let's do that. Health, 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 health. Shit. I'm taking that because Duck is no longer so good for me. Right, we take... I don't know if I take the Weird Ghost this time. I'm trying to think. Wave 10, there's a lot of chargers and stuff. I guess we can take it. Unnecessary at this point. We can take that. Can definitely take that. I got 55 luck. I suppose I'll take that. I could do that as well. Oh man, where are the spawned like away from every single freaking plant. Luckily I can kill a lot more enemies now though with this hammer. Feels like I'm not getting that many crates. So I had those bags really early. I feel like 150 is not that much for how early I had them. Wasn't it like wave 2 that I had 2 of them? Or wave 3 that I had 2 of them? Trying to get some AoE hits in there. We do need some range now though. We're negative on range and we're feeling it. The crit chance is fine though. I need some HP. How much damage did this do? 26k? Not actually that much. Mildly more than the pruners. It's not a good sign. Lose more range. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, we can do explosion damage though. Sanity is actually pretty worth it. It's a great way to get luck. Probably should have actually took the alloy there. I am seemingly dumping dodge anyway, and I have 2 different sources of damage on the thing. Probably shouldn't engage this guy. Not gonna kill him, so... Butcher's annoying, but I still don't think he's even touching Croc in terms of annoyance. Yeah, there's randomness to the attacks, but at least I can move around the map. Can't do that with Croc unless you have 25 speed. And we certainly don't have 25 speed here. That really wasn't that bad. A lot of people say Butcher or Mother are the worst, and I just 100% disagree. I'm not going to take another weird ghost. The risk just keeps going up the more and more we take these. Right, coffee. We could upgrade the current sledgehammer. Or just get rid of this. Elemental and explosive, we would get +1 elemental damage. We would lose a little bit of harvest. We'd lose 5 harvesting and 1 plant. I think it's worth it. Just get 2 of these. This is almost worth it now. Not really though. Still don't have positive. Like, we have reason to take elemental damage now, but I don't know. Probably just stick with melee. I feel like my hammers are doing more than the damage claims. Like, I'm just paying attention to what's doing what, and it seems like the hammers are doing everything. Like, absolutely everything. So I don't know. I don't know if I trust it. Like... Oh yeah. See, now it's outputting what I feel like I've just witnessed. It's like way more damage than these. I think all of these combined didn't add up to the sledgehammers. Which is again what I expect to see there, because that's what it seemed like was happening. I still don't think we kill elites. So, oh man, we currently doesn't do any damage, but that is a freaking flamethrower. Probably bait. little late for Bane Teacher, but I suppose it's okay. Could take another one of them. We've got 75 luck. Jesus, what the fucking fuck is going on? God, we need like a... Oh, this is going so fucking poorly. I wouldn't mind re-getting dodge out at the cost of range, though. This should be positive, ever so slightly. I'm already good on speed. This would add a lot of damage, but capping my HP at 68 seems like a death wish. I think I'm just going to upgrade one of these. Either that or I could cut another pruner and just run another one of these. I'm not opposed to that either. I mean, I have a lot of luck, so I'm getting a lot of plants from killing stuff anyway. I don't necessarily need another garden, and I don't need another 5 harvesting. And I think I gain more from having another hammer than upgrading a hammer. See now, this fight can get pretty annoying with melee, because it's really hard to keep track of these frickin' bullet dudes. There's gonna be so many on the... I just need to stay around some plants, I think. Do you want to get the... Fuck, what the fucking fuck is... Jesus fucking Christ, what in fuck's name is going on here? We're gonna die. God damn it. I don't know. I don't see much advantage on this character. Like, I have to give up with the crappy weapon. I think we just gotta go with the tough. Like, the only weapons that I think make sense are either stick or SMG or shotgun. Just do the SMG. Maybe shotgun is better, I don't know. Both of them are very reliant on finding a flat HP. I will say it's possible I was baited by the sledgehammers. I mean, they cost quite a lot. Could have just had more plants on the map, but I also like couldn't get to my plants. I could run slingshot and SMG. That would be interesting. I don't think so though. A lot of these unique weapons I probably overrate because I don't really factor in how much they cost to buy. I mean, it takes like your whole turn to buy these things, so it's really maybe not that worth it. I'm not gonna dump dodge this time around. Crit's not very good on SMG. Probably wasn't worth doing that, but whatever. I'm also like, I think these runs are also showing off that luck is not all it's cracked up to be. I don't know. I mean, I've had a lot of luck in each of these runs, like the stat. I mean, my actual luck hasn't been that bad either. This character just doesn't have much strength. My IRL luck has been okay, and I've had a lot of the in-game luck stat. It doesn't actually seem to do anything. Should try for range damage here. Damn it, just throw it. It's like throwing luck at me. I can't like not take it there. Duck is the easiest, most efficient way to get it. Like, be a fool not to buy it, right? Alien babies. Workable. It's throwing me Shady Potion as well. But again, I'm investing all these resources in luck. What's it really doing for me? Who knows? But again, I mean, if that's... I won't spend any level ups in luck. I don't think leveling up luck is gonna be worth it, even if it throws like a tier 3 one at me. But man, if it gives me those items, like Duck or Shady Potion, I feel pretty inclined to buy them. But maybe I'm wrong in that. Well, I'll try to pay attention. It's really hard to conceptualize what luck is actually doing for me. I mean, I have a lot invested in it at this point. I've got 3 ducks and a Shady Potion. Imagine the equivalent if I just got range damage of those equivalent levels, you know? I'd much prefer the range damage. Oof, do I take this? A little bit risky into the egg round, but I think we can do it. I may take a lifesteal over dodge here just so I have something. Some speed. Don't think I'll take banner here, because I do need the lifesteal. Granted, I have like no lifesteal. Okay, good spawns there at least. Tough spawn, not too tough. Good to kill those ASAP, the chargers. Much prefer when they spawn in a bunch like that. Doing alright here. We should try for range damage again. Got it. Don't think we want to dump lifesteal. SMG benefits so much from it. know that we should take Lemonade if we're gonna invest in lifesteal. Still a little bit light on damage, I guess. I have 9 range damage. We've gotten an okay amount from level ups, but we've gotten 0 from items. This is the one thing that kind of sucks. And there's only so many items that give range damage. They don't give a whole lot of it. Damn. Shows melee. Percent damage isn't going to do anything at this point, slash maybe ever. Actual range doesn't matter that much. We could take some lifesteal. Let's go with this for now. This could give me reason to have crit. I think Butterfly is definitely an okay way to get lifesteal. We're going to want around 15 lifesteal, I think. 15 to 20. If we're going full SMG, it makes sense. A lot of chances to proc that lifesteal. I would love to find Bandana. Or Sharp Bullet would do. Good. Oh, we got scope. That's good. Could do blindfold, I suppose. Take that. Don't take these. Probably don't take spicy sauce. We don't take any of that. I get a lot of range from my gun passive. We could... Does that even add much? It's going to add like 1 damage. And at least 12 range. I don't think it's that worth it. Oh, whetstone. We should definitely take that. It's good. Take that for now. This is going to be good. And this is fine. I think we take that as well. Got an elite on wave 12. Let's try to get... If we can get to around 20 to 25 speed, then we know we're good into every elite. Lifesteal's decent already. Lifesteal is certainly not overrated when you run SMG. I will definitely say that. It's very good. I lose crit chance by taking this. I actually don't want it. Could take the dodge, tier 3, even though we do want to get some speed. I'm gonna take every single one of these. Poisonous tonic's really good, so we'll take it. Don't think we need to lock the tier 1 SMG. Elite will be coming up soon enough. We actually are killing these tanks pretty fast. I didn't expect to kill them that fast, considering it seemed like the other tanks we were fighting, which have less health than these, were dying a lot slower. I don't think I added much damage to that shop, did I? Didn't seem like I did. Maybe I'm just critting on the earlier ones, because now they're like taking longer to kill. Do you notice that? Like, unless I'm just oblivious, it really seems like halfway through this round, these tanks take a lot longer to kill. And it's not like my bullets are going elsewhere. They're 100% going into this tank, so I don't know what's going on there. It's almost like wisdom is secretly in effect in the opposite direction. It's for the money, I guess. Take that. We can take that. Definitely take that every time we see it. I don't want to lose like too much rain. Oh, alright. Well, GG. Just found baby with a beard. Quite literally, it's just GG. Oh, easy lead. We can definitely kill that. Easy mode. Man, this elite. What an absolute joke of an elite. It's like when I see on Reddit someone's like, oh, Croc is the easiest elite. It's like, really? Easier than that? No, sorry. Like, I'll be willing to admit that if your playstyle is a certain way, I could see Croc being not your worst elite. It'll always be my worst one. It's like, I can concede that it won't be your worst elite, but there's no possible world ever in the history of Everdom where I could ever accept that Croc is literally your easiest elite. I will never, ever believe that. Sorry. You're lying. You're lying, or you don't, like, have the ability to critically and objectively evaluate how hard these elites are, because there's no way that elite I just fought is harder than Croc. In any run ever. Maybe there's a run here and there where technically Croc is easier, but overall, generally speaking, there's no fucking way that Croc is easier than that. No way. I lose 2 armor for this. But I do get 44 luck. I guess I take it, even though I'm not convinced it does anything. That I'm not taking. Guess we take some percent damage at this point. Yeah, we'll take that, of course. Handcuffs, you always come at the worst possible time. What the hell? My range is going to go down to pretty poorly of a value here, but a second baby with a beard is definitely happening. I'm just going to say that right now. We don't need piercing now. I wouldn't even take it if I saw it. Our AoE has been solved. What I do need to do is replenish my range, though. I don't necessarily need to, actually. It would help with the bosses, though, and the elites, so I don't know. It'd be nice to have. I wouldn't be surprised if I ever do end up able to figure out this data analysis out. My assumption is that Baby with a Beard is going to have the highest effect on the win rate. But we'll see. We'll see. It's just pretty hard to lose with it. Okay, I have 104 luck. Guess we can do this. Lose even more range? I don't know about that. I actually don't know about that. Don't think I will. Okay, we definitely take that. I don't know. What's 118 luck doing for me here? I've rolled several times of just nothing. Now it's costing me 43 bucks to roll. I need to stop taking luck. I'm gonna, you know what? Maybe my future runs, if I can remember, if my little brain can remember, I'm gonna practice just not taking luck on any run, even when I get offered like ducks and stuff, and see if things improve. I really just don't know if it's doing anything for me. I have 118 of it here. I have 118 of it here. It really doesn't feel like it's doing much. That'll be my, I mean, it's like, did it help me get the Baby with the Beards, maybe? Or did it not? I don't know. Again, though, I might be able to do some sort of analysis with data run. I could probably try to say, like, when I have high luck, do I have, what percentage of higher tier items and weapons do I have on average compared to when I don't have high luck? I could do something like that and actually see. Because that's the problem. It's like, you basically just have to take their word for it, that luck is doing something for me. This is like such a difficult stat for me to evaluate. If I don't see the run data for myself and see the results, then I can't verify whether or not it's doing something. One sec, somebody's at the door. Alright. Cycle that, obviously. Take that, obviously. Cycle that, obviously. They're pretty lacking in the defense department, so I guess I'll take dodge. Take another ritual. Lifesteal's at a good spot. Tractor, I don't think so. Peacock. Pretty late for it, I feel. Even pretty late for this, but this will probably be worth... Well, I could take a tier 4 shredder. Doesn't actually scale super well. I don't think we take it. I don't think I need any more than 15 lifesteal, really. Okay, this should earn me the money back. Keep in mind they do scale better as they level up on ranged, so... And it keeps offering me mutation. It's just such a bad way to get range damage, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't, maybe I'm good on damage. Just go defense now. I need HP, speed, armor, dodge. Then we close this run out. With 2 Baby with the Beards, I just, yeah. I really don't need to be adding more damage. Unless it's thrown at me. But you can see right there, I definitely need defense. One little brain fart and I'm dead. Gotta get some HP. I gotta get all the defensive stuff. I would even say move speed is lower on the list right now than the actual stats of defense. You have an elite though, could be Croc, and if I get to 25 move speed, I can outrun the circle. Range. I think we've replenished enough range. We need. Okay, well, if it's gonna offer me 12% speed, I'm gonna take it. Definitely take that. I'll take the weapons when I see them. I'll take stuff like tree. I suppose I take a whetstone. It is technically defense. Vidring is too late. Too little too late. Another mutation. Not interested. Efficient damage, we can take it. Sniper rifle wouldn't have enough range, I think, to do enough work. Could go down on speed a little bit for some armor and health. Coffee's still worth it. Alright, we got an elite. Oh look, it's easier Croc, but technically he killed me the first run, so we need some revenge here. Can I kill it though? I don't know. Kind of a tough round for me to do it, unfortunately, because these tanks are not the best for my baby with a beard-based damage source, it seems. I think we just don't worry about fighting the elite, not worth the risk. Jesus, these tanks though, jeez, are we gonna lose again? Man, is my damage really this low? Like, holy shit. Look at this, I cannot kill these guys. Good thing I got lifesteal at least, holy fuck. What a goddamn nightmare. We lost. Wild. I think I'm gonna stop building dodge, I don't know. I mean, it's good when it works, but what's the point of adding 29% dodge if I'm gonna dodge nothing? When it counts, at least. I don't know, though, like... So was... I mean, I guess 19 range damage wasn't enough. Wild, I don't know. I don't really know. No, there's another baby with the beard lost, so maybe it won't be the highest win rate item. Definitely I'm putting this character in my D tier though. Not that I play perfect with any character, but the fact that I lose so much with this character, like I can't justify anything higher than D tier with it. There's just not really any advantage to it. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, not go for a win here. Just do sticks, I guess. When in doubt, just resort to sticks. So we've also now added 2 losses to one of the easiest elites in the book. I mean, I didn't die to the elite there, I died to the fucking, like... I couldn't kill the tanks, it's just, I don't know. Couldn't actually kill the tanks, it's pretty wild. Let's do attack speed, we don't actually need that much melee damage with sticks. But we do need sticks. I'm gonna also not take any luck this time, just see how it goes. I think we could definitely work with Gentle Alien. I'll even buy it right now, just since early on there's so few enemies. And you know, the earlier we get it, the more money it makes us. Still didn't earn us any extra money that fight though. I mean, 48. It's a joke. Don't want a tier 2 here, but whatever. We'll want that. Lost my music. Little iffy on the I'm a little iffy on if this Gentle Alien I should take, but I will take it. Nope, not taking you, luck. Not taking you. Yo ass can stay home. I mean, if I have Wildling in my D tier, I don't see how this is not D tier as well. Does this really have any advantage over Wildling? Give up a little bit of damage for a lot of it is sustain. If I go Wildling. Alien eyes will be nice for those later rounds where the bullet dudes start spawning everywhere. Especially if we have to face an elite on those. Don't know where I chase that guy down. Should be a lot of eggs spawning, and I'm not sure why only one egg spawned there when I have 2 gentle aliens. Just goes to show the inconsistency with what this game throws at you. Like, without any gentle aliens, you almost always get 2 eggs spawned with your first spawn. Well, I have 2 gentle aliens here and only 1 spawned, so I really don't like that there's RNG in like the actual spawns of the enemies. Location is fine, but the actual composition that you face, I don't know. To each their own. I don't like it. And you see it also with like wave 1 and wave 2. You'll just get wildly different spawn rates, and as such you like earn like, it's a difference between like an entire level earned sometimes. It's pretty wild. Dodge. Do I just take it and get eternally disappointed at it again? I guess so. I guess so. Yeah, screw harvesting too. Screw harvesting too. I almost want to skip this on principle because it gives me 6 luck and I don't want any luck. But I mean, realistically, it's definitely going to make me more than 19 materials by nature of the first effect there, the 5%. I do lose 5% damage though, but I don't know, it's probably worth it. Not take any lost duck. Yo ass can stay home. Get back our percent damage here. I definitely should lock in garden. Hedgehog can fuck off. Just trying to make sure that prey goes down. Don't want him hanging around. Fisherman would be such an easy character if, you know, the lampreys didn't just continually spawn. You really didn't kill that, dude? Alright. Screw you, bowler hat. Go to hell. That's good. Definitely take another alien eyes. And who knows, maybe by the time this video comes out, I'll have figured out what I'm gonna do with the run data. Because I know, knowing myself, I probably will jump ahead of my queued videos if I do manage to put together the data analysis, just because I'll be like really giddy to release that. We'll see. Be kind of a time capsule here. I'm getting murked. I'm just getting messaged all the time too. Helps with the concentration. Not taking propeller hat. Not taking lucky coin. So far it's working well to not take luck. Maybe that'll just be my plan moving forward. It is seemingly bad. Alright, I am not taking you on, dude. I dodged, nice. I realize how ridiculous it is to say this considering I've lost to this guy twice, but similarly, I really don't see how there's a world where Croc is not harder than this boss as well. This boss basically has the same attack pattern as Croc, except he's slower, he doesn't lock you into the map, and he attacks less often. If I lost to him, I definitely lose to Croc, let's put it that way. This is kinda just overrated, right? But I don't have recycling machines, so it doesn't earn me that much to just... I guess I'll take it, I don't know. Take some armor. And I will say this, in both Slay the Spire and Monster Train, I feel like when I eventually was able to analyze my run data, my gameplay vastly improved. That's just the way I am. I have to like know for sure what the outcome of certain things are. It lets me get a better idea of things. Otherwise, I just have to go off feel. And I don't necessarily have that good of intuition. We could take that. Some range, since we're negative on it, I will actually take that. Take some percent damage. We're just shifting stats around here, it seems. I definitely don't need another gentle alien. Guess we could take that. Because again, luck doesn't do anything. I mean, I have 2 tier 4 sticks and 3 tier 3 sticks. Weapon-wise, it certainly doesn't seem like there's any difference between 100 luck and -2 luck. Item-wise, I have a regen potion at tier 4. I don't know, maybe item-wise there's a little bit of a difference, but not significant enough that it seems like that 100 luck was worth investing in. I go back and forth. I just don't think I'll be able to know until I can see the data. I need to know actually what the effect of luck is, and I need to know tangibly what it's done. And I'll know that if I can look at the data. I think it'll be hilarious if I basically prove that all this time people were like singing the praise of luck and it actually doesn't have any effect on anything. That'd be like my ultimate satisfaction, but I doubt it's the case. I feel like there is definitely an effect, just to the degree though. That's what I'm going to try to determine using some basic math. Crown not worth it here. I'll keep taking these, and I'll keep taking them. Sure, I'll take that too. I mean, I've decent amount of stuff is based around plant pickup for me right now, so pretty happy to not be facing an elite here, honestly. I know I have the 2 alien eyes, but it's just an annoying fight to face elites on wave 14 and 15. Particularly when you're melee. So, thank RNGesus. We're already seeing a lot of bullets in the map. You can only dodge so many things. For free, I guess I'll take it. We're getting close to max dodge, though. This is probably not worth locking. I would take it though if I could buy it. Alright, we have an elite. I should be, well, oh yes, elite's really easy. I don't think I'll engage it though. Because like I said, it's wave 15 elite. That's an annoying elite. Similar to the last fight, we want to make sure these bullet dudes are taken care of. Oh shit, now there's a bunch of them coming in. Oh, there's so many. Oh. Rough spot now. I can't wait around. I'm just gonna have to try to survive for 30 seconds here. And luckily it's a very easy elite. So it's not like he's posing any threat at all, really. We're just evading him because he's so easy to run away from. And this is another one where I'm like, I don't know when this would ever be harder than Croc, this Mantis dude. It's like, he's the same idea, essentially. Just dashes at you. It's predictable what he does. But he's slower. He doesn't lock you out. Like, he's not putting a circle around you wherever you are on the map. He attacks less often. Just objectively easier. I don't know if I want to lose attack speed at all, really. Peacock, don't think so. We're gonna end up with an entire, like, red set of sticks on negative luck. Armor or HP? I'm gonna take HP. Still think it's harder to come by. I don't think Benny's here is worth it. Right, we are basically at max dodge now. Could do Alien Baby. Honestly, I think it's a pretty good pickup. Take the both of them, I guess. We'll have an elite after this. I mean, it's too bad. Like, this was tough for our SMG deck, but it would not be tough for this deck. We do way more damage with sticks. So these tanks don't just run me down. I mean, I arguably would have lost to that fight that I just lost to with SMGs if there was no elite even, but certainly having an elite didn't help matters. Yeah, you can see sticks much better than SMGs. SMGs are a bit overrated. I don't even think I put them in my S tier. I mean, if they're S tier, then sticks are like S plus tier. Spear is like S plus tier. I have 26 speed. I mean, we were gonna add some speed, or we added some speed to the enemy, so I guess I can take it. Oh yeah, this elite's super easy. Let's kill the eggs though. Kill the eggs and then we'll kill them. Let's not take the shotgun spread there. Yeah, you know, this is not the best troop for me to be facing with the double gentle alien though. So I guess I'll just not try to kill the boss because this random ass attack, his random ass movement pattern is maybe a bit much for me to handle. Let's just not take the risk of trying to kill him and get a useless red item. No need to take that risk. We have enough speed that we outrun these circles pretty easily. Just keep running around the map. Try to take out these bullet shooters. I mean, you tell me if luck does anything. I have minus 18 luck. Granted, I think it doesn't count down when it goes negative, which I think is stupid, but whatever. Even if it's 0 luck, I still think it's funny that I'm getting like the same weapon tier I would have normally got. Yeah, we're very close to getting all reds. Don't really need to do much this fight. Right, final round here. I should have took that alien thing. There we go. All red. You tell me. You tell me if luck is doing anything. And I won't believe you. I won't believe you. I am no longer taking luck. And come on. I mean, yeah, I will say that the items, as I look over, certainly not super high tier. That doesn't necessarily mean that I didn't see high tier stuff. It just means that I took less high tier stuff, but I will admit, I think there's an effect there. I just don't think it's much though. Like, I just keep bringing it back to like I had 100 luck. I mean, what's the equivalent of that? I mean, if a tier 1 upgrade is 5 luck, let's just do some rough napkin math. It's not going to be that accurate, but you know, I had over 100 luck, but let's just make an even number. Let's say 100 luck. So that is worth 20 tier 1 upgrades of luck. Level 1 tier 1 upgrades of luck. What is the equivalent of everything else? Well, melee damage would be a 2 melee damage for level 1, so 2 times 20 would be 40 melee damage. So as 100 luck, the same usefulness as 40 melee damage. Be the same as 20 range damage as it is useful as 20 range damage. It'd be the same as, what, 3 times 20? 60% crit chance as it is useful as 60% crit chance. 5% attack speed, that would be 40% attack speed as it is useful as 40% attack speed. 3 health, 3 times 20, 60 is it useful as 60 health. Armor is 1-to-1 as it is useful as 20 armor. 3% dodge, 60%, or 3%, yeah, 60% dodge, right? It's max dodge. Am I doing the math there right? 3 times 20. 60, yeah. So is 100 luck as useful as max dodge? Maybe. Honestly, with how dodge has been going lately, but no, I don't think so. 3% speed. That'd be 60% speed. Is it as useful as 60% speed? Even harvesting, what, 5 harvesting, that'd be 40% harvesting. Just doesn't seem, or 40 harvesting, which would also have percent increases, so that's not even necessarily a 1-to-1, but I mean, you get the picture. It's like 100 luck should be on par with everything that I just named off, but it's not. And I can't quantify that. I can just tell you that based on my feel, which is all I can go off of right now, there's no way 100 luck matches up with everything I just listed off. And with some of them, it laughably doesn't even touch them. But you know, I constantly see like, oh, luck is the best stat in the game. It's like, really? I mean, if it did what it said, sure. It just doesn't do what it says. It doesn't. I don't know. I know I've beat this point like a dead horse on so many different videos, but like time and time again, I just witnessed that it does not actually do what it says to the extent that you'd expect. Anyway, let's do a quick review on this. I mean, I will say I think this character is D tier. I don't see any big overall advantages of the character. Like, it's just not powerful. Any other character that specializes in anything is typically going to be better than this. Alright, and 9,000 damage there. 200 materials saved. I wish this would tell you how many it picked up. 76k damage, pretty respectable out of Alien Eyes. 236 saved on coupon. Hard to know how much this did for us, but I assume it got us a lot of extra money. 420 there, nice. 342 recovered, that ain't bad at all. That ain't bad at all. I guess that's really it stat-wise. But yeah, I mean, I will get to work on the data analysis, and I really hope I can get it done before the month's end. That'll be my goal. But yeah, as always, sorry for the salt, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.